All right, hey guys, this is Coach Marcus here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Welcome to tonight's Franchise Factor training. This is a training we do every single Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. And the Zoom link is one team, one dream hangout.com. If a passcode is required, it's go one team, all lowercase, but you shouldn't need to enter a passcode because it's already embedded into the Zoom link. But I appreciate you guys being here tonight. The seven of you who are here with us, thank you guys. You guys are plugged in and ready to win. And so let me go ahead and show this picture. This was a picture taken in Nashville, Tennessee. I must not have been. I was at the back of the Parthenon when that particular picture was taken. So I wasn't there. So anyway, that was in Nashville, Tennessee. We have our next event coming called Defend the Dream Conference in January. So about 3 months from now, it's Sunday through Tuesday. So hopefully you guys have got your tickets. I know the in-person tickets are sold out. There is a waiting list for people to obtain their in-person tickets. And but there are online tickets available and they're $97. So all the tickets, in-person tickets sold out. So if you guys would like to attend the event online or in person, send them funds to Coach Will. He has a Zelle and PayPal. And if you think you want to attend in person, get on the waiting list. Right, that's all we can tell you. I want to congratulate anyone out there that has achieved any particular commission milestones and or rank milestones. Congratulations. I know we've had people who hit executive with HBN or bronze. I know God, what's her name? She's with Eddie Spears. Gosh, her name slips my mind, but I know she hit executive and then she hit bronze within a couple days. And so congratulations to her. That's Ivory Bennett. So congratulations. And also anyone that has, achieved any commission milestones, even if it's your first 50 or $100, congratulations. Those are good achievements. And for those of you who don't know, Coach Will Zanders, he wrote and published two books that he released back in June. And these are blueprints he followed to make over $1.6 million here with Green Organic. So they're both on his the link is posted on his Facebook timeline. So the first one is Making Your First Million in Network Marketing. So this is for newer people or people who are still learning about becoming a network marketing professional. The other book, The Hidden Empire, is for experienced people, but I recommend getting both. I have both copies here, and these are very good books. I recommend you guys have those in your library. They are on Coach Will's Facebook page. All right. So Franchise Factor, this is something we developed this back in 2021, I believe. And initially it was called Six Steps, Six Figures because right during the pandemic, the company grew by over 300%. We had several six-figure earners, and we came together and wanted to put together a training that people can learn, do, and teach. And so we called it Six Steps, Six Figures. And it was a longer training. It would be 2 hours, 3 hours sometimes. And we wanted to break it up and make it and put the training in bite-sized pieces. So that's why we changed it from Six Steps, Six Figures. Then we changed it to Seven Steps to Seven Figures. Once Coach Will crossed the seven-figure mark, now two people have earned over seven figures following this simple system. So we broke it up because we looked at successful franchises in the marketplace, McDonald's and Subway, places like that. And we wanted to put together a training where people can learn it, do it, and teach it. And so change it to Franchise Factor. We focus on having unified, duplicatable training systems where you can learn it, you can do it, and you can teach it. And we believe most people can do this if they wanted to do it. Right. I asked a question earlier in a chat group I'm in. If Coach Will, myself, Coach Tina, if Seymour, if none of these trainings were taking place on Sunday and Tuesday, and Sunday, Tuesday, and Wednesdays, and there were no testimonials Zoom on Monday, and then Detox Divas and Business Opportunity Zoom on Thursdays, what would you do? What would you guys do? Right. So this is part of the system where you guys know enough and would be able to continue growing your business, right? It would be great. I mean, you guys are great. So we focus on that, and we all speak. We focus on the duplicatable training system because the lost art network marketing is teaching people to teach people to teach people. You know, with the internet now and people not really being committed. You know, if they don't make their first $100,000 in 30 days, they're ready to quit, right? And so and with the percentage of people, the three percenters, right? They're not duplicatable. You know, we want to have a system where people can learn it, do it, and teach it because systems are duplicatable, but people aren't, right? We also focus on sequential learning. We don't teach things out of order. It's important to make sure your mindset and skill sets are developed. We focus on providing a lot of that teaching. If you guys missed last night's training with Coach Seymour with why are you here, right? Definitely want to listen to that replay. Then we have resources and repetition. So this is where we talk about the books, the videos, the trainings, and we repeat the information, right? It may not be repeated every week, but throughout the year, the training is pretty much consistently the same because people believe what they hear, right? People believe what the mind believes what it hears. Just think about this. Someone's telling you a lie, but they tell you that lie so often, but you believe it. All right. And so that's why we focus on repetition because what is repeated is remembered, and what is remembered is repeated. And then the percentages 70% of people are going to die broke. Okay. And that applies to your business. When you have people who join you, not customers, talking about people who say, hey, Katrina, I want to make $100,000. I want to lose weight and get paid like you. Okay, and you sign them up, and you sign up 10 people who tell you that they all want to make money, get healthy, lose weight. Well, seven out of 10 of those people are going to quit. They're not going to last, right? Just prepare you guys for that. So don't be disappointed. Don't get discouraged when your supposed consultants, distributors quit. That's just the way it is. Most people quit in life. Okay, people quit their jobs, people quit reading, people quit learning, people quit school, right? Just get accustomed to that. And so quitting is not always a bad thing because quitting smoking is good. You know, quitting drinking alcohol is good. Quitting eating junk food, that's good. But as far as success, most people quit on being successful and just sell. So just prepare for that. The three percenters, those are the rock stars. Okay, they are the people who don't attend trainings like this. They won't listen to Coach Will. They won't listen to Miriam's newbie corner. They won't listen to Coach Seymour's teaching. They won't listen to anybody. It's all about them, and they're charismatic. Okay, and they are the people who really don't have any loyalty to a company or to people. They typically go from company to company to company. They'll make money, right? And when their fast start commissions run out, they go join another company so they can start getting fast start commissions because people follow them, and then the 70 percenters follow them. Okay, but the thing about three percenters, they can't be duplicated. It's all about them. Then the 27 percenters, those are the people with us, like you guys who are here tonight, the 20 of you who are here tonight who plug into the trainings, you know, listen to the replays, take notes, and you apply the information consistently. That's the 27 percenters. We call it the GPS, get in, plug in, stay in. Hey, welcome, Shauna. Pray all is well. And everyone else who's here. Hey, Linda. All right. So because we're growing, you know, go to Sana, you get active for $20, right? You can buy a go-go stick, $12.95 plus $5.95 shipping, plus $1 some change tax. $20, you're in business, right? HBN, you can be an active member for under $40. And for both companies, you can join for free. But because we're growing so fast, people are joining us. People, you know, we have some three percenters who are joining us. They may have their own way of building their business, which is great, and it's working. So we want people to know that we're not saying that you have to follow this system. You can build your business the way you want. So if it's working for you, ignore what we're teaching you and continue what you're doing. Now, if what you're doing isn't working, or you're not having the results you thought you would have when you would have them, by all means, plug into our training. We don't turn anyone away. This training is open to anyone part of the Green Organics family, even guests who may be attending or watching the replay. By all means, listen to the information and go out there and win. We want people to have a positive experience and be successful in network marketing. All right. And so the value with Green Organics, I'm trying to, oh, there it goes. So the value with Green Organics, okay, Green Organics, that's our parent company. They're the company that pays our commissions. Okay, they send a Visa debit card that has Green Organics LLC on it. But the products, right? Number one, we have our manufacturing facility. We're at the home office. We are FDA certified. So we don't white label our products. We source the ingredients, manufacture them in-house, right? So that's why we know we have high quality products. Where we have products that work, and we have pay plans with both companies that are very, very aggressive. I like to say they're they're fair, aggressive, and they're also balanced, right? And then GoldAsana is amazing. There's the companies are different. Okay, GoldAsana is the older of the two companies, but it's not as big as HBN. HBN is a multi-million-dollar company. GoldAsana is still growing. We just didn't start really building the networking side until 2023. So it's been about 2 years, and we're continuing to grow. But GoldAsana has the cosmetic products with the Go-Go sticks, right? Has the household products with the detergent, laundry detergent, and hard surface cleaner. Has several personal care products, the hair serum, the skin care serum, the deodorant, the soap, the tooth powder. Those are five things people use weekly or daily. People wash their clothes, people clean their houses, or hire housekeepers like Coach Seymour does, who uses our hard surface cleaning products to clean Coach Seymour's house and other homes. People wear deodorant, people brush their teeth, people bathe and wash their hair. So those are personal care products that people need and want and buy. And then we have the essential oils, the bath bombs and black seed oil. Then HBN is primarily supplements and superfoods with some personal care products, right? Fulvic acid is amazing. If you guys haven't tried the fulvic acid powder, I recommend you keep that in your wellness cabinet. You get 70 servings. So you may not take it every day. I like using liquid most days, but the powder is amazing. Black seed oil with HBN is our number one selling product. And then we have several bundles and kits, right? I'm currently testing out a cleansing tea. So the theme is going to be cleanse your way. It's a very effective tea. You guys will hear more about that. And so write this down. This is a quote from Coach Will. This is my business, and I am making it work. So if you have, people who are seeing their business grow, there's 24 of us here tonight, right? So if 23 out of the 24 of us are having success, right? Like say if all 23 of you are having success and my business isn't growing, but we have access to the same pay plan, the same products, the same back office, the same training, and you guys are all out there winning and I'm not, okay, this is what I would tell myself. This is my business and I'm going to make it work, right? And so that's always remember that you want to be accountable to yourself and not be like most people who struggle in life and stay on the struggle bus because they don't take accountability and they want to blame outside circumstances when the issue is them, not the products, not the pay plan, not the company, not their sponsor, not the upline, right? I don't have a sponsor. Coach Will doesn't have a sponsor, right? Our vision is bring the power of plants to the people of the world. So we are all about teaching people and educating people about the power of plants over pills. That's why over 93% of our members are customers, right? 6% are consultants, 1% are practitioners. And people are being more open to using plant-based products as opposed to medications or drugs. Because to me, if medications worked, why do doctors have to continue prescribing prescriptions every month, right? We're also about facilitating from that financial independence, put people in a position to where they're not relying on a single source of income, like their job. And if they want to walk away from that job early, they can, right? We're also are about personal growth. They say we are a personal and professional development company, disguised as a network marketing company, right? Because you actually get paid to get better. These skills you'll learn here, your jobs can't pay you enough for the skills you learned. My last employer, 17 years, they could not pay me enough money for all the skills I gained from this amazing profession called network marketing, right? Our mission is to capture 1% of the $6.8 trillion health and wellness industry. Okay, so it's going to grow to $7.3 trillion by the end of this year. So that means a lot of people who plug into the trainings, apply the information consistently, and grow their business. You guys are sitting in seats that could be worth annual incomes of six figures or more. Some of you guys are going to earn six figures a month. Will that happen overnight? It's not going to happen overnight, right? It's something over time, right? You have seed, you have time, you have your harvest. Okay. But definitely there are going to be people with our company earning over six figures a month, right? Our model's dream, fight, win. You must have a dream you're willing to fight for. And as long as you don't give up and quit, right, you are going to come out with the win. Right. So Franchise Factor is 4 parts. So last week we did part 1. Today we're doing part 2. Next week is part 3. The week after is part 4. And then we will just run it back. After we do part 4, go back to part 1. Right. So this is a training and it's open to, all members in the company. So if you guys have any new team members, invite them to this training so they can understand what they need to do to be successful. Right. So tonight, we're going to talk about getting familiar with the resources and tools at your disposal and building your beliefs. Okay. So you're going to build your belief in the industry, or you're going to build your belief in the company, the pay plan, the products, yourself, the method you use to build a business, and helping people. Right. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to type those in the chat. Welcome, Richard from Roswell, Georgia. Appreciate you for being here. So as far as the resources and tools you have at your disposal, now your number one resource is going to be your plugged in support team or your plugged in sponsor. Now, if you don't have a sponsor that's plugged in, it's your responsibility to go and find someone, a support team or someone cross line you can connect with and help support you. Okay. Right. So, but hopefully if you selected your sponsor well, you have a sponsor that's plugged in. Okay. But outside of that, your back office and your replicated websites, the self-help tool in the back office, that is a tool. You need to bookmark that and use that to ask and have answers to questions you have about the products. But those are going to be great resources. And how you're going to learn this is you're going to click on 3 links a day in your back office and on your website. If you guys haven't been to the HBN website recently, it has a lot of value on there. You can search for health conditions. It's an updated website. We don't even pay for that. Got that for free. HBN. If you guys, go to Sana. If you guys haven't seen, who has seen the joinwithgo.com site? Who is the new one? It's great, right? It converts very well, just so you guys know, right? The new Join With Go site, and there's the information on there. You can take that information from that website and have content to do a live about, or a reel, or a post, just taking content from the Join With Go site or from the GoGo Stick site, right? There's some information on there. You guys can use that as content, but click on 3 links a day, right? And then next is the One Team, One Dream YouTube channel. Hopefully you guys are subscribed to the channel and you have notifications turned on, because the replays aren't going to always be posted in the Facebook groups. So this is why it's important to make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel and have notifications turned on. Okay. And so the Top Earner Toolkit playlist, okay, that's going to be a playlist. You want to bookmark that, and you want to watch those videos on there and get familiar with it, so that when you do sign up a new member who wants to build a business, you know what information to share with them. All right. There's a new member orientation video that's over an hour long. Definitely want to watch that and share that with your new members that want to build a business, not customers, talking about people that want to build a business. And then we have our industry validation videos, The Perfect Business by Robert Kiyosaki, Brilliant Compensation by Tim Sales, Rise of the Entrepreneur by Eric Worre, Why Network Marketing with Tony Robbins, Professor Charles King explains network marketing, top economist Harry Dent talks network marketing 4 things successful network marketing professionals do, Band class part 1 and 2, that's probably my favorite as far as validating the industry. This is for people who aren't familiar with how network marketing works. So the ones in red, those are great videos to share with those people, and also great for you if you're new to this profession, for you to watch those videos to build your belief in this amazing profession that most people do network marketing every day, guys, but don't get paid. We simply show people how to get paid for buying, using, and recommending products and recommending the business opportunity, right? And then welcome, go to Sauna. That's a 92-second sizzle videos. It's not accurate anymore because now it takes more than a deodorant stick to get active, but it's a good introduction to go to Sauna, right? And then your plug and support team. I talked about that, right? I went out of order, but it's all good. But that's your resources. All right. So now, thank you, Jessica. Those videos are all good. Now, building your beliefs. You want to build your belief in the network marketing profession, not the health and wellness industry. Health and wellness is an industry within the network marketing industry or profession, right? So we use word of mouth advertising, multi-level marketing, right? We build networks that helps build your residual income, that gives you options financially so that you never ever have to use the lack of money as an excuse to not do anything. Like to not go to Las Vegas, everybody should have the finances to attend in person. If you have been with us for at least a year, you guys should not be on a struggle bus and have money be a reason why you cannot go to Las Vegas with the training we teach. So anyway, as far as building your belief in the industry, audiobooks, GoPro by Eric Worre, Icebreakers, and Four Color Personalities. Those are the top 3 books. Those are the foundational books. Everyone should listen to them or read them. I like reading. I'm not a big audiobook person. I like to highlight stuff and read and fold my pages, write notes in my book. So we have the paperback versions, GoPro, Icebreakers, Four Color Personalities, and then we added Coach Will's books, Making Your First Million, Network Marketing. If you guys haven't made $1 million in network marketing, everybody should have Coach Will's book. And then The Hidden Empire. That book is also great. Videos, right? Talked about those. And then the trainings, where we have training on Sunday, we have training on Tuesday, we have training on Wednesdays, right? So those are our training days. Definitely want to attend those. And if necessary, rewatch the trainings. Listen to it live, if possible, if you can attend in person, but go back and watch the replay and take notes. Pause it, take your notes, think about the information so you can absorb it. And then you want to teach this information to your success team, people you signed up. All right. That's going to develop you as a leader. Right. We are into leadership development. Okay. Now you want to build your belief in the company. You want to believe in the leadership of the company. I'm talking about Paula Scarcella and Ben Scarcella, right? Those are our founders and co-founder, right? And then Alexandra Brighton, our formulator. She is amazing, guys. We have a couple other detox tea that we're testing is amazing. There's going to be another product being launched. I'm telling you guys, this is on the HBN side. Alexandra Brighton, she has some amazing formulations and perfect for this time. And then as far as the company, remember the company's only responsible for doing 2 things, right? They don't have to give us websites for free. They don't have to give us a back office for free. They don't have to give us an email system for free, right? Usually the company charge for all that. The only thing the company is responsible for doing is shipping products and paying commissions. Thank you, Jessica. Right, you've been attending trainings, so you know the information. Oh, I want to welcome any of our new members who are watching live and people who are watching or listening to the replay. Right, or listening live. Appreciate you. I know we have members who are visually impaired, so appreciate you guys for being here listening tonight. So if you're listening, thanks for being here, and I just think you guys. This is why I do what I do, because I want to see you guys win. But the company only is responsible for shipping products and paying commissions. And there's never been a time where I have not ever there has not been a time where I haven't received my products. Okay, that was at the fault of the company. Now the post office maybe lost the package or delivered the wrong address, but I've always got my products and I've always gotten my commissions. It's been almost 7 years. Right. Next, build your belief in the pay plan. The simplest way to learn the pay plan is by earning money in it. Okay, when I joined in February 2019, I read the HBN pay plan and I wanted to see how it worked. So I started building the business and making money. And I would look at my commissions and then go read the pay plan to see which part of the pay plan that money showed up, the money in my back office. Would see the money there and go read the pay plan to see, make sure it worked right. And it was always right, right? And so, but benefits to HBN for 100 CV, right? You have the I'll delivery discount, right? That's for anybody that does an I'll delivery order. Is always 5% discount, but you have your cash back that applies to anyone. If you do a 100 CV order, you get the Try Me product. Who has received the October Try Me products? The Go-Go sticks. You received 3 random Go-Go sticks from GoToSana. Jessica got hers. Mine showed up. Okay, I'm giving mine away. I'm giving mine to my wife's aunt in Arizona. I'm going to send 3 of the random Go-Go sticks to her. Katrina, Dee Dee, yeah, they're great. Linda, Anthony, Seco Seymour, yeah, Jessica gave one of hers away. Doug's just arrived today, and Mimi got an extra one, so Mimi got 4. All right. So, anyways, but every month with HBN, the company, when you place a 100 PV order, the company is going to send you a Try Me product. This month, there is a cross promotion with the GoToSana product, so we can get more people to learn about the Go-Go sticks from GoToSana. Right? You also have wholesale pricing. Okay. You also PK has Miko. I don't know what that means. Star bonus program. If you're at 100 CV, whoever received the star bonus this month, this is the 8th of the month, so I know I've received star bonuses. Jessica has, and Douglas has 2 full sets of Go-Go sticks. Yeah, we have 3 sets. I have my set. My wife has hers, and my daughter has hers. All right, Coach Seymour got star bonus. Linda star bonus. That's amazing. PK star bonus. So that right there is the secret sauce to the HBN pay plan. Binary bonuses, right? 100 PV, 100 CV, and you become an executive. That allows you to receive the highest binary bonus, $24 every time you cycle in the binary, right? Binary matching commissions, the weekly rank bonus, also called the lifestyle bonus, that starts at $75 per week. So that's almost $4,000 a year just in a weekly rank bonus paid every Monday. Dr. Dorothy got hers too. And then you have the top seller bonus. So if you guys are on the leaderboard, right, you can be paid up to $1,000 on each leaderboard you're on with HBN. GoToSana, right? Learn by earning in the pay plan. Benefits, the MRP points up to 30% cash back. Retail commissions are forever at 25%. The community revenue bonus is 6%. Is paid out per person per level you qualify for. And then we have the community revenue matching bonus, which is great. So those are the benefits on the GoToSana side. Now, you want to build your belief in the products, and you build your belief in the products by becoming a product of the product. That's the B in the best system. But the company, is always going to provide pure products. So with lots, that's why we had the pure plan promise. The products that are out of stock, a lot of times it's because of a sourcing issue. If the source of the products, if the source doesn't meet the quality the company desires, we're not going to put it in stock and sell subpar products. Right? And there are people complaining. Right? It's just going to be out of stock until we get the ingredients in, right, that meet Paula and Alexandra's, that meet their definition of high quality. Right? We also are focused on outcomes and results. There are people on here that use the products that have come off medications. I know Lillian's here off of 75 medications. Coach Seymour came off of 39. Jessica came off medications. Just they're great. Now we don't make any medical claims because we're not governed by the FDA. We never say our products diagnose, prevent, treat, or cure any disease or health condition. We never make those claims, but we are focused on outcomes and results. Right? Miriam Lou used our weight release products and lost over 120 pounds, probably more. I think she's sandbagging, and I think Miriam has lost more just from seeing her every few months. But the products work, right? So they're not on display, and you build a belief in yourself, okay? And so the reason how you do that your 20 reasons why. That's last night's training. Listen to that, right? That was a very emotionally impactful training, both with the newbie corner and with the 20 reasons like why are you here message from Coach Seymour. Make sure you also identify your top 4 of your 20 reasons why you want to be successful, and also create your what hurts you board, right? Got to have what hurts you board if you are in a situation where you have limits, okay, because of finances. Like you have grandkids, but you can't treat your grandkids to a trip to Disney World, right? Because you don't have enough money to do that. Stuff like that. So you what hurts you board, right? You want to also focus on developing your mindset and skill sets. Okay, those are going to really put you in a position to take your business to the next level. Um, and then you do that with audiobooks, paperback books, or hardcover, videos, and the trainings we do. All right. Now you build your belief in the method you use to build the business. So comment, let us know in the chat the methods you use to build your business. There are 1,000 ways to build your Greener Gangs business. 1,000 of them. Okay. We use a few. There are thousands, right? You can go to the grocery store. You can have a pack of post-it notes. And write your website link on a pack of post-it notes. Each one go to the grocery store where they have the magazines, the health and wellness or the money magazines. Put your post-it note in each one of those, or in books, right? That's just one way. Okay, you can go to a parking lot and just slap and have the post-it note and slap your post-it note on the side view mirrors of all the vehicles in a parking lot, right? With your website link. Want to make more money? Go to www.whatever, right? That's just another way, right? But let's see what people are saying. People are using magnets, drop cards, social media, in person, t-shirts, buttons, right? Dr. Dorothy, buttons, business cards, drop cards, t-shirts, right? There are 1,000 ways to do it. Okay, so you can do it online, right? Most of my business, because I work at home full time, I do a lot of online stuff, right? Leads and emailing people, videos, stuff like that. It worked for me. Okay. All right. What else do people do? I listen to people complaints and hold the conversation with them. I wear a t-shirt, give away samples. And Lillian has a strong presence in her local market. For me, I'm online. I'm not out in the community much. So my presence is mainly online all around the world. But Lillian has a good presence in her city in Louisiana and when she's traveling, her and Butch, right? Just meeting people. But you can do in person, right? I saw Jessica said that. Lillian said that. Also, buttons are great, right? We have our official buttons. Make sure you guys have those, right? With the lose weight now, ask me how, or get healthy and wealthy, ask me how, right? Buttons work great, right? The right person at the right time is going to ask a question about your t-shirt or your button or your car or whatever, right? T-shirts, drop cards, right? You never know who's going to pick up your drop card to inquire about the products or the business, okay? Leads, right? I don't recommend starting out with leads. For me, I work at home. I need people to communicate with, so I have leads that I email and text. Okay, I buy leads and I text them, and some sign up, some don't. Right? It's a numbers game. Let me see. Rasan vending event sample gives away samples, drop cards, t-shirts, buttons, and leads. Right? Coach Seymour t-shirts, online, in person, and logo buttons. Right? That's his brand, TGB. And Jessica Hill even has license plate frames with Black Sea and Black Sea oil sunshade, right? So, and Douglas has a huge testimonial for Monday with the Melka update after he visits his pulmonologist. Awesome, Douglas. Thank you. I'll remember our Monday testimonials call. That's probably my favorite call. All right. So anyway, but the method you use to build a business, there's any of them work, but the key is focus on one of them first, right? Get good at one before you start doing the other, okay? And then just build upon them. Though you want to be all over the place trying to do all these all at one time, especially if you're new, all right? And then there's tons of other ways, right? You can ask people to, you can ask people if you can post your website link on their Facebook page, and you'll send them a free bottle of Black Sea or send them a free go-go stick, right? Yeah, Marin wears buttons, right? Stuff like that. Still be creative, right? And then next, the last belief is believing you're helping people, right? Many people get involved in this business because of what they've heard, or family tell them, right? People are the mindset that we are out to get people, right? We're out to get people. Like I don't ever say I'm out to get more customers. I'm not out to get anybody, right? What we have to offer people, right? This is a blessing. We're doing people a service. We are doing people a favor to introduce them to the business opportunity where they can put themselves in a position to, improve their finances, right? We are doing people a favor by letting them know, hey, we have a solution to you coming off of your blood pressure medication or helping you knock off 50 pounds, right? Or helping you come off of your diabetes medication. We are doing people a favor by doing it. We're serving people, right? So believe we're not, don't let's not believe we're not, let's not believe we're doing something to people. We're not. We are doing something for people. Right? How many people have you helped to have a better quality of life? I know Miriam shared a testimonial on Monday where she's in Chicago and someone had I think some pain or something, if I remember, and Miriam allowed the person to use her product and they got relief. Right when Coach Seymour worked, at his last employer, he had people who had pain, and he would keep samples of pain lotion and would have them use it. They would use it, and their pain would go away. They would come back wanting more. Right. So we are doing something for people. Right. How many people have Lillian said at least 100 people, right, or more. Jessica has helped coworkers. Katrina also, right? How many people have you helped improve, their finances? I know Marion paid off a credit card. Coach Seymour was able to walk away from his job. Now there was a situation where in his occupation, it could be dangerous. Well, somebody just got killed, right? Got killed at a place his company serviced. It wasn't the place where Seymour worked at, but that could happen to him, right? And then his grandkids will be without him. His sons will be without him. You know what I mean? Seymour, because of the money he's generated here, was able to walk away, right? Yeah, and Miriam said, yeah, she was really impressed as to how the healings really work so fast, right? So we've helped a lot of people improve their finances. We don't make any income claims because we work hard. We don't know if you will work hard, so you might join us and not earn any money, right? But we do have a system in place. Best thing Seymour did now, his grandson Jeremiah, who was in Texas, his mom moved into California. Now Jeremiah gets to come and spend summers with Coach Seymour at his house. And Coach Seymour isn't working anymore, so he gets to spend days with his son Jeremiah and Lily and Lotus, his grandkids, right? Going to water parks, amusement parks, having all kinds of fun because he doesn't have a job anymore, right? So remember, guys, we are doing something for people, okay? Now, let's talk about your years with the company, right? So this chart, many of you have seen this chart. There are 5 years. Each column represents a year. The arrows represent the time you're going to spend developing, learning the business, right? Sharing the business, sharing the products. And your first year, you're new. You're either new to the company or you're new to network marketing, or you just decided to take it serious and become a professional. So your first year, you're not gonna make a lot of money. People are gonna tell you no, right? They don't trust you, right? You're someone who's a reformed MLM junkie, right? That's someone who has habitually gone from company to company to company. Well, you joined us and you decide, you know what? I don't want to be an MLM junkie. I want to get in, plug in, stay in. So this is your first year with us. Not gonna make a lot of money because you're learning. Your second year, you got better, right? You've learned some things, right? Your skills have gotten better. You know what words to say. People are now believing you and trusting you. They buy from you, your money goes up even more. Some of those people even want to build a business. Your third year, you've read the books or you're reading the books. You never stop reading. Just because you read GoPro once, go read it again or listen to it again. Just because you read Icebreakers once, go listen to it or read it again over and over. Just because you read Four Color Personalities once, or listen to it one time, keep doing it. Just because you read Coach Will's books once, go read them again. That's going to help you become a professional. So by year 3, look what happens. People trust you because you have rapport with them. They like you. You become a likable person, and more people are telling you yes. And people you signed up who want to make money and build a business, they're making money. So your income goes up more in year 3 because you've helped them. Year 4, you still read the books, you attend the trainings, you may be hosting trainings for your teams. You have people duplicating the system. Your money goes up more in year 4. Year 5, you are at the point where you may not be recruiting a lot of people at one time, but the people you recruit, you plug them in, you develop them. And if they want to become a leader, they can do that. But you're having duplication happening, and some people you signed up probably outrank you, which is fair, but your income still goes up. Now what happens, right? Because people quit, people have a problem staying focused, especially on social media. They get to year 2 or year 3, and they see another opportunity because they're not loyal to you, they're not loyal to the company. Okay. And maybe they have success here. They think their success is because of them. They forget we have Paula Garcella. They forget we have the best prize. They forget our pay plan is very aggressive, but they go join some other company. Right. So what happens is they're in year 2 or year 3 with us. They go back, they go join another company. Okay. They lose their downline, they lose their income, they lose their credibility. All right. And guess what? That residual income, that passive income, that's gone, guys. Right. And they also go back to year 1 with that new company. Every time you go to a new company, you go back to year 1. So you're starting over. Okay. So don't be the person that's been in network marketing for 20 years, but has started over every year for 20 years. Right. So it's basically in 1 year with the company every 20 years. Right. Yeah, I drink my healing trilogy at night before going to bed. It's great. Right now, are you committed, right, to the company? With Gold Asana, if you are truly committed and you want to make a lot of money, you got to be active at 50 BV or more. Okay, that is the commitment level required. We don't sugarcoat things. We tell you where to be at if you want to make a lot of money. Not stay a free member, not be at 10 BV or 20 BV, 50 BV or more. Most people are at 100. Okay, with HBN, you want to maximize your money and get paid all the ways we get paid. You want to be at 100 CV or more, right? That's the truth. Okay. Not free members can join HBN and make 10% commissions, right? 10%. Would you rather earn 10% or 20% plus binary pay plus the star bonus, right? Just don't leave money on the table. Thank you, Linda. I see all you guys who are at 100 with both. It's great. All right, so let's talk about HBN. So this right here, I just touched on this briefly. For inactive people who set up a free account, we call them inactive. They signed up for free. They can share the business and get sales and earn 10% commissions. Not a lot of money, but they're making money. But they can use their commission to buy products. That's what I encourage free members to do. Now, if you are active at 25 CV to 99 CV, okay, and you can earn 20% commissions. Okay. Right. Douglas at 100. Thank you, sir. Now, if you're at 100 CV or more, you will earn 30% level 1 commissions plus your level 2 and level 3 commissions. Right. So that's 35%. Right. For the first 90 days of customers. And the great thing about the HBN pay plan is it's not necessary to be triple diamond. We don't have a triple diamond. We have a double diamond and a diamond. My highest rank has been Ruby, but as you can see, a consultant in 2023 made over $47,000. Right. Let's talk about this is what binary. So the binary commission, you need to be executive. All right. And if you could be a 25 CV executive with HBN and you can earn binary commissions, it's going to be $8. So it's going to be 4% of 200. Okay. $8, which is cool. It's residual income. But if you're at 100 CV or more, you're going to earn 12% of 200, which is $24. So every time you cycle in the binary, the company's going to pay you $24. Okay. I checked my account today. I have almost 100 binary commissions, and today's the 8th of the month. So 100 times $24. I'm already at $2,400 just in binary pay. And as you can see, as far as your rank, not necessarily to be the highest rank to make decent part-time income, right? You see, the silver made more than a gold in 2023, almost $84,000 compared to around 77,000, right? Let's talk about the star bonus, which is my favorite part of the pay plan. I like all of them, but this one right here, it gets me excited when I see those bonuses post in my back office, because people are placing 100 CV orders. It's great, but you have to be active at 100 CV, and then for every 2 people you sign up, every time they place 100 CV orders, the company's going to pay you $50. Now, when they have their 2 people each that sign up for 100 CV, they get their 50, you get 75 because they are on your second generation. Now, when those 4 people on your second generation sign people who place 100 CV orders, the company's going to pay you $100 because that's on your third generation in the star bonus grid. And when those 8 people or 8 positions, it doesn't have to be those 8, but you have eight third generation members go out there and have 100 CV sales, your fourth generation is going to fill up with 16 people. You're going to get paid $150, right? And once the people on your fourth generation each go out there and have 100 CV sales, and your fifth level fills up, there'll be 32 people in the star bonus grid. The company's going to pay you $200. So that's $575 for one completed star bonus grid. And you can receive multiple of these per day, per week, per month. There are no caps, and it starts over at the beginning of each month. So very great part of our pay plan. This is our lifestyle bonus or our rank bonus. So when you achieve the rank of platinum, every Monday, the company's going to pay you a bonus just for building your business. And it starts at $75 per week up to $5,000 per week. So it goes from what, $3,900 a year to $260,000 a year just in the lifestyle bonus. Right? My bonus as a Ruby is $250 a week. That's $13,000 a year. Right? Just for being active and build my business and help other people. Right? So GoldAsana, more simple pay plan, but this is the matrix or the community revenue bonus. We're going to stop at about level 6. At level 6, you're going to have 1,092 people, right? If you add up all the levels under team, add those numbers up, it's going to be 1,092. Now, in our training, of the 1,092, you would have enrolled only 3 people in the perfect world, 3 business builders, and everyone duplicates themselves, right? But check it out. Your monthly commissions, monthly income at level 6 is $3,276. That's over $39,000 a year part-time, right? This is more than some people's full-time jobs. Just in matrix pay, right? Just imagine what would you do with an extra $3,200 a month part-time on top of your other income? Would that pay a new car payment, right? Pay used car payment, pay your mortgage, your rent. There's so many possibilities. Feel free to comment below, just indicate what you would do with an extra, $3,200. Now, as your business grows over time, as you can see on level 12, it can get up to over $2.3 million in the matrix per month. That's going to take some years, but we are going to get there. All right, so write this down, guys. All right, failure would never overtake me if my determination to succeed is strong enough. So always have the mindset where you will never fail. You are determined to succeed. Thank you, Anthony. Save and invest, right? Yep. Save and invest. But have the mindset, guys, that you will never quit. You will persist until you succeed, right? As long as you have that mindset and have the necessary actions, you are going to be successful here, guys, right? So if you guys are on Facebook, we have 4 groups, right? We have the Green Organics Family Brand Consultant and Consultant Training Group that's open to people who are interested in building a business. Then we have 3 other groups that are for anybody, yourselves, your team members, and any prospects. So we have the HBN testimonials and information group. I did a video on there today talking about the October Try Me product. So if you guys haven't seen that video, invite people to the group and tag them in that video so they can learn about how they can get the free go-go sticks. And we use the HBN group only for HBN products and opportunity. Then we have the GoldAsana testimonials group. So that's for GoldAsana products and GoldAsana testimonials and information. And then we have the Drink to Drop Weight Warriors group, which is for our weight release program, right? GLP-1, drinks drop system, all the weight release products. And Jessica says she pay off debt and then save and invest. That's the way to go. So those are groups you want to take advantage of to make sure you're in, and your team members and prospects are in the bottom three. Right. So these are YouTube channels. You definitely want to make sure you are subscribed to. I think we're good, making good on time. I think Coach Sonic's training is in 10 minutes. So we have the One Team, One Dream channel. Make sure you guys are subscribed and have notifications turned on so you can be notified when the video is posted. Coach Tina posts the Detox Divas to her YouTube channel. Coach Will is always posting interesting content on his channel, and Coach Sonic posts the Coach's Corner replays on his YouTube channel. All right. So this is our schedule. So we call the training, right? Sunday, Tuesday, and Wednesdays, those are our leadership training Zoom. So on Sunday and Tuesdays, there's only one. On Wednesdays, there's two, Franchise Factor, and then Coach's Corner after this. And then Thursdays are our product education. So that's where we let people know about the products and also the business opportunity, where they learn about testimonials. There'll be product testimonials on Mondays and also income testimonials. Same on Thursdays with Detox Divas, primarily products, and then Thursday night, that's when we host the business opportunity session, right? So that pretty much is it, guys. I appreciate everyone for being here tonight. Let me go ahead and stop the recording.